Yes, I'm Eugene Ngalim, the Executive Director of the Cameroon Youth and Students Forum for Peace, CAMYUSFOP. I happen to, or CAMYUSFOP happen to have worked with UNIFEM as well as UN Women, and we saw that transition from UNIFEM to UN Women. I think the experience we had about UNIFEM was that UNIFEM was a smaller agency at the level of the UN and worked directly with communities as well as associations. Some of the projects were implemented directly by UNIFEM, and of course we had the chance of doing some of these, working as implementing partner for UNIFEM in Cameroon, especially on promoting gender equality and gender-based violence, campaigning against gender-based violence, especially in schools. And like I said, we work directly with the UNIFEM office in Cameroon. And then later on, this office was extended and transformed to what is today called UN Women, with greater autonomy and dealing with bigger projects and with greater funding. And though sometimes we could work directly with UN Women like we used to do with UNICEF, but the one difference here is that we have more autonomy of implementing the projects that we get from UN Women than really being micromanaged like before with UNIFEM. I think one other interesting thing about UN Women is the civil society consultative group, which I happen to have been part of that consultative group for the UN office, UN Women office in Cameroon, and this was a very interesting platform where we contribute to the running of UN Women projects, where we also contribute to the programs that are implemented by UN Women. I think CAMYUSFOP is privileged to have been a key partner, a very relevant partner to UN Women, and we keep implementing projects from UN Women in the line of HIV and AIDS, gender-based violence, and other domains that UN Women Cameroon is working on. So, but anyway, we think that the UN Women deserves more funding, because talking about gender, this is cross-cutting and needs bigger funding so that stakeholders and partners like us could be able to engage communities or stakeholders at a greater level.